Guys, welcome to Short Nail Life. I hope you guys had a happy and safe 4th of July. And unfortunately, that is still today. And I say unfortunately because you can actually hear fireworks going off, and it's raining and thundering, but they are still shooting the fireworks. So if you hear any of that, please ignore it. But this is the set I came up with today, and this is my Hukana Mutata / Lion King nail set. And if you didn't check out my Friday's video, which I will have a playlist up above if you want to check out this series so far, I am doing character sets this whole month. This is my birthday month, and this is kind of what I wanted to do, was create these birthday sets. But let's just jump into the video. So far I'm showing you that I put these tips on. I did this with base coat. I hate this method with base coat, and this will probably be my last time doing it. But I did learn that if you file the inside and a little bit of the outside of the nail, it fits much nicer, just in case anybody was struggling with that part. It does. I see a difference with applying the tips. They just sit nicer into the nail beds. But yeah, the base coat method is not for me. But I did remember I had this solid nail tip gel from Born Pretty, and it's just some foil in there, so ignore that. But I remember I had this, and a bunch of you guys told me do not throw it away, because I told you guys I was going to throw it away because it came ruined. You told me to heat it up, so that's what I did. I put it in some water as you saw, and I let it sit there, and the water was boiling hot. I got it as hot as I could, and I stirred it up when I took it out, and this is what I was left with. I think I could let it go back in the water, which I'll probably try again the next time I try this, and see if it get even more loose. But I'm going to use this today. So I did make a mistake at this point, and you'll see it when I take this, put this tip on and I pull it off. You can kind of see some texture, and that is the solid nail tip glue as well as my foil gel, and that's where I messed up. So I'm doing a peel off base coat method because I just want to pop some of these nails off. I have a lot that I'm doing, so I can't really wear these right now. But I put the peel off base coat method on, but I didn't put a base coat on top of it, so it was super sticky. And as you saw, it did come off. But I did have Macart peel off base coat, so that was still on my nails, even though the foil kind of came off when I pulled it off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I showed my foil method before. I just used the Macart peel off base coat, and I used Young Nails foil glue. So I didn't put any base coat on top of the foil glue, which made the tips hard to go on. Well, it made a little bit of resistance. It was like they didn't want to sit nicely, and I don't think it was the solid tip gel. I think it was honestly the foil, and I should have put a base coat on top of it. But I've learned. So next time I do this method, I will definitely put a base coat on top, so to see if it goes on smoother. And as you just saw, I did make these super thick on the bottom. So I did start smoothing them out, but that honestly did not help. I think I was just too heavy handed with this, and I just need to learn the proper amount to go in it. Which everything is a learning curve, and this is really the first time I'm using this solid nail tip glue. So I'm not mad at it. But if you do this and you do the same thing, just use your file and file under it. I chose not to do that today because I was literally popping these right off. I didn't feel the need to do that. But I will say these felt so sturdy. Like sometimes with the base gel and I cut them off like this, I'll see it pop up a little bit. These were stuck. I really like this glue. Like, it worked so well. And like I said, again, I will be using this again. But all I'm doing right now is shaping the tip because I cut them down and I just wanted to smooth it. I told you some of these nails are extra thick, and that's why they're so sturdy, to be honest. I have a lot of product under them, but I like it. They are super sturdy, and I didn't feel like they were trying to wobble off my nail even with the peel off under it. So I really did like it. And I'm just going over the entire nails gently. I'm not doing too much. I just want to get the shine off because I want the rest of the products to stick. I know some people use alcohol and some people use primer. I prefer to file it. I don't know why, I just prefer to file it. So I'm going to use the Madam Glam base coat, and if you want to use the code down in the description box down below, there is a code from Madam Glam, and there is a link if you want to check them out. I really love their products. I tell you guys all the time, they're wonderful. They glide on their one coat coverage. I just really like them. So I'm going to use that Full Beauty nude color, and I'm going to use this yellow as well. So I'm going to do one thin coat of yellow on the ring and the middle finger. And for that Full Beauty color, I'm going to put that on the pointer and the pinky and the thumb. And I actually ended up doing 3 coats of that because it is very sheer and see-through. And you have to kind of build up the coverage. As you can see, this is the first coat and you barely can see it. So yeah, it took me 3 coats to get any type of coverage. And then I'm also going to use this black by Rosalind. And I actually like Rosalind's black. Some of their polishes can be a little bit difficult for me, but the black I feel like is a really great polish. So I just start at one corner and kind of pull diagonally. And then I fill it in. And I didn't really do too much on the pointer and the pinky. You guys know I really don't like the color in my cuticles. So I felt like I'm going to let this be kind of understated and let the ring and the middle finger stand out. And this turned out exactly how I envisioned in my head. I love it so much. I'm happy it came together. And I want to do some press-ons like this because I told you guys I'm selling some press-ons. I think I'm going to do this same set for those press-ons, but I'm going to make the pinky and the pointer and the thumb full black solid nails. I don't know if anybody would get those, but I think it'll be a cute set. So I'm just going to put the top coat on the pointer and the pinky just because I'm done with them. I'm not going to do anything else. And that was a loud firework if you heard it. And so now I'm going to take this yellow and I'm going to drop a dollop onto the palette. And then I got this red orange. I use this a lot. And I'm sorry I don't have the name on the screen. But I use this color a lot. It's going to be in a lot of my nail sets this month. But I'm just creating an orange because I didn't have the perfect orange that I wanted. So I had to create it. So what I did was I did a third of the nail with the yellow. Then I filled in a little bit over the third. I went really far down with the orange because I wanted the black to be a very thin, minuscule piece. It actually, with me ombreing it, it went up higher than I really anticipated or wanted. But I still think I like it. I really do like it. I'm not even going to complain. So right here, I really struggled with this ombre. It's the way I was trying to stay in frame and make sure you guys saw it. I don't do the ombre up to down like I'm doing it. It's just not easy for me. This is the way I do it. And I didn't want to block the camera, but this is the best way I can do it. So yeah, it's not a perfect ombre, you guys. I am still working on my ombres, but I need a better ombre brush. If anybody want to recommend one in the comment section. This one doesn't work as good as I've seen other people's, and theirs is more thinner than mine. So yeah, if you have a good recommendation, please leave it in the comment section. But I'm wiping the tacky layer off all of the nails. The matte top coat has some type of weird dispersion layer, but I prefer the stamp on matte, so that's why I'm wiping the top tacky layer off of the matte top coat nails. And this is a stamping plate I'm going to use. I got this from Shein for $1. I have hauled this before. I love this plate. So I'm going to use the elephant. I thought I was going to use the baby elephant, but I didn't. But I did use that tree. And I'm going to use this black stamping polish. So I'm just stamping on the tree. And I love when I see people stamp from the stamping plate on the screen. And I really did try to do that. But every time I did it, I kept hitting the camera. So it was like either I have some jumpy footage where you see me do it, or I just stamp off camera and then put myself stamping on camera. But hopefully one day I'll get a better setup, because I love to see that whole process of how you scrape and pick up and all of that. So here's my Moutine plate. I got this from AliExpress. If you put stamping plate in their search, believe me, a bunch of Moutine sellers will pop up for about $1.70 something, and most of them have 89-cent shipping, but there are some that has $1.26 shipping. It depends on what you want to spend. But yeah, I just put Hukana Mutata on that nail, and I put a tree, and I did end up putting those birds from the other nail on there as well, but I didn't film it because I kept staring at it and I was like, it's missing something. So I did add the birds off camera, and now I'm just going to top coat these nails. And I do wipe these nails down because this Madam Glam does have a tacky layer, the top coat, but it has a beautiful shine. It is so pretty. And then I put a bunch of cuticle oil on, as you saw in the beginning. I drowned my hand in it by accident, but these turned out so cute. I really love them. I'm so happy with them. They turned out exactly how I had them envisioned in my head. So that makes me so happy to show these to you guys. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I want you guys to have an amazing day. I do new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Bye, guys.